Hello and welcome to this week's Marketing Mentor. I'm your host, Hannah Statham, the founder and director of Media Mortar. In today's episode, I'm not actually talking about marketing, but I'm going to cover a question that I get all the time, which is how do I run at such high energy all the time? And I thought it's relevant not just for anyone who's working in marketing or running a business, but it's probably applicable to anyone. And I've got a lot to say on it because I haven't always been high energy, and it's something that I work on quite a bit to ensure that I get the most out of every single day. So I wanted to share a few of the things that I've really built into practice, particularly over the last 5 years, that help me run at this sort of high voltage energy all the time. And my staff will know that I don't really have an off switch, and I go at pace pretty much all day every day, and I don't really ever soften or quieten down. I just sort of run at speed. So these are a few things that I've done, and I do get asked about it quite a bit. So whether they work or not, this is what I do and what I seem to find builds more energy for me throughout the day. So the first one, although you probably can't tell by looking at me, I go to the gym a lot, and I find that the gym gives me a lot of energy, and it's something that I've built into my day. I train at 5 a.m, which is a 4:30 a.m. wake up, but what I love about it is I truly believe that a good day starts the night before. For me, energy is built by good sleep, and I am in bed by 9 p.m. every single night. So it's a combination of probably the early night and having that early morning training that I am an absolute sparrow in the morning, and I get a lot of energy out of my day, and it affords me the ability to be at my desk by 7 because I do get up so early. So my other thing that I do is I really structure my day around how I'm wired, and I am an early bird. I always have been, and so I always structure my day that I do all of my work between the hours of 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. Of course I work right through. In fact, I work some very long hours, but I don't do my most productive work or my creative work in the afternoon. So I structure my day. I block out my mornings every single day so no one can book a meeting in, so that my mornings are when I'm at the sharpest to make sure that I get through what those most important tasks are for me for the day. So I think just knowing your schedule is so important, and I can see even in my team that not everyone follows my structure. Christy, who works next to me, has a very different routine, and she is on fire in the afternoons when I am not. And so her day needs to be structured, so she does her admin tasks in the morning and is more creative in the afternoon, which couldn't be more different to me. So knowing yourself is so important. And the third thing that I've really learned about energy and myself is that energy builds more energy. So a dear friend of mine once told me that I was like a wind turbine, and that the more I spin and the more things I do, the more energy I get. And I believe it's so true. So I think if you're wanting to live a more high energy life, the first thing is to layer in a few different things. You don't go from 0 to high voltage. You do small things every day and start to build into that sort of capacity. So whether it's just waking up 15 minutes earlier one day, whether it's adjusting your diary, just layering in those techniques is what's going to get you into having a more energetic life. And it's certainly, I find that the more energy that I get out of a day, the more I can give back to it. And so energy builds energy is my third tip, and you'll start to find that it really starts to snowball pretty quick once you get to that sweet spot. So again, it's not a marketing tip, but I thought because I've been asked it so many times, I should share a few of the things that I do. Because I think that, you know, one of the best things I ever did has been look after my energy levels to make sure that in running a business that I can avoid things like, you know, small business fatigue and small business burnout. And there's a lot of it has to do with sustainable energy stocks. And I feel like I do quite a good job of it with lots of sleep and going to the gym and structuring my day around this. And I have found that energy builds more energy, and I've got more energy than ever before. So I hope you find it helpful. Again, if you've got any questions, we're starting to go into production for season 3 with some of the questions you've already sent through. So if there's anything that's burning on the tip of your tongue that you'd love to ask us, please drop me a line, a DM, an email, whatever means of communication you'd like to reach out. I'd love to answer it as part of season 3. Thank you so much for joining me, and that is the end of our Marketing Mentor season 2, and I look forward to welcoming you back in a few weeks for season 3. Bye.